So the sun worshippers got it wrong. It's the fact that it's a representation of God. It's a provision, and we're worshiping the provision. And the problem is we don't worship a provision, we worship God. The sun is nothing more than a creation, but he gives it to us to understand that there's a major and a minor. There's a major and a minor light in the day. That one rules the day and one rules the night. The major and the minor are it's the sun. The sun illuminates everything. It gives life to all things, just like the Father gives light to all things. But the moon is nothing more than a reflection of the sun. When we get to see it at night and it lights us at night, it's actually the sun lighting us, but it's a reflection of the sun through the moon. And if you look at that like God and Yeshua came, he is still fully God. He's like a mirror image of God, and he is a mirror image of God because it's truly God, like the sun, that's providing the light. Yet it's a different body and a different entity. And that's what God was showing you sun worshipers. That you're worshiping the wrong thing. It's what he's told us about worshiping idols. We worship a cross when it's not the cross. It's what happened on that cross and what was done for us on that cross. It's not these items or things. God didn't want us to make images, to worship images, because the images entrap us. God is what created the things that make it so that we can make images. God's beyond. He's far above. And he doesn't want us to worship the things. This is why they broke the bronze snake, the bronze snake when the sons of Israel were getting bit by the serpents, and they made the serpent of bronze, and they lifted it and they stuck it, and when they would see it they would be healed. And then it had to be broken later because they learned to come to worship the item and not that was giving the holiness and love through it. Our God has always been the one that stands there, and always been the one acting through these items. These things are nothing more than his love for us, and he doesn't want us to be attached to them but to him. That's the true importance, that we have to stop grabbing on like stupid little children and babies to these items, and we have to grow up and be adults and grow in his love and mercy and kindness and understand that we're supposed to provide that also. That we're merely a reflection, that we grow to this mere reflection of him. And this bigger understanding and everything, he shows it to us over and over again in life, so that when Paul said that no one is without excuse, that it's exampled in nature, that it can be seen. That we're all without excuse. And that's what he means. I love you, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody. But God wants you home. And he wants your mind on him and not what these things are, not the things that he's provided. Those are provisions. Thank him for those provisions. Bless those provisions, but do not worship them. In the name of Yeshua, I pray this prayer for you, that you would clear and open your minds, and you would see the true God, the one God, and that you would worship him on his day and time, that you would no longer and ever start to tell him what to do, but instead just sit back and listen and follow and do as a child should. In the name of Yeshua, this is my prayer for the world and all people. In the name of Yeshua, I pray.